Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm here with Julie Hale and Carlos Valenzuela of of Midwest Entourage Entertainment. And so I think when we left off, we were on the fourth film, your most recent film. Right. And which one is that?
It's Right Kind of Wrong. It's a romantic comedy.
Okay, so. Rom-com, those are always fun. And so tell me about this one.
Yeah, well, it's about a couple that can't quite seem to get it together. So their crazy friends decide to like talk them into speed dating. So they go on these like crazy dates, and it's just filled with funny dialogue, and it was a good time. It was a great time on set. So
how long does it take you guys to, as a writer, I imagine all the time you're thinking of different ideas. That's just how creative people are. But I mean, how long does this all take? When you sit down and you think, oh, this might be a good idea to type out a script, and how long does that take?
Well, she's the brain as far as the screenwriting aspect of it. She has an idea, and sometimes I'll help and pitch in. I'm like, oh, that doesn't make sense. How about this and that? But she mainly writes the last two films, and to me, when she comes to me, I'm like, that's a great concept. Let's turn it into a film. And she punched them out.
So you can just crank out your kind of screenplay.
Yeah, there is a lot going on upstairs.
That's good. That's good to have that energy of writers. You just got to get it out, and then do you finally sit down and then say, okay, we can shoot this? And how does it go from there in terms of the casting process? And
well, shooting a short film, people need to understand like, okay, locations and how many, like how big of a cast it, and is it going to be easy to shoot and whatnot. And here's the thing is that she's a talented writer, but I know so many people that I'm like, and there's so many actors out here that are like hungry for work, and it's good for their demo reel, So I'm like, when she punches it out, and I think it's a great concept, let's make it. Hey, let me call up a bunch of people, boom. And here's the beauty about us is that we'll get it done in a short period of time, but very professional.
Usually like a couple weekends or something.
Yeah. That you guys put it together. No, that's interesting. And so talk about this projected sort of trip out to LA and what you guys want to essentially do. What you're really kind of comes back to the core of of even starting the company in the first place.
We're hoping when we get these films done this summer, and then hopefully premiere it out in LA with all of the films, that not just actors out there that support us, but like business clients and maybe directors and producers are like, hey, these guys got something going on in the Midwest. Let's see what else they can do, and let's give them a feature or something like that, and hope crossing our fingers, so.
What I want to hear about your backgrounds, because I know from working just in this industry, I can look around the set even and here at the station and say people have, do photography, have passions of documentaries. I want to know about you guys to have that sort of passion, what your background in studying or how you got into this in the first place. Because was it in school, or was it just, you've always just felt like you were a budding filmmaker?
Well, I actually always had a passion for writing when I was little. Like I had some material published when I was 9 years old. Wow. And I started writing like short stories and books and children's books and things like that. Okay. And then I guess I got away from it for a little while and started to pursue like other things in my life. And then I came back to it and I just revisited, and I was like, this is my love, my passion. So I just began writing again, and it was just like,
So you've kind of always been a writer. I see. Yeah. I see. And Carlos, what about you? I mean, did you study film in school, or?
Well, what's funny is that my parents okay, we see you have an interest in acting, but you're gonna get a college degree first and then get a job. But in that time frame, I went out and studied, books and networked with other people and just went out there and did it while I was going to school. And I worked behind the scenes in theater. And then when I was ready, I hit the film industry pretty hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Experience
great.
is definitely the best teacher,
Listen,
yeah.
sister, that's exactly right. No, it really is. And I think it's just great what you guys are doing, and just,
Thank
kind of
you.
like more power to you. Just stick with it, and
Yeah.
we look forward to the LA premiere. Just promise us an interview when you make it out
Definitely,
there.
definitely.
Right.
Represent St. Louis.
Well, you can find Midwest Entourage Entertainment on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, or go check out their website at midwestentourage.com. We've got more to show you after this break, so please stay with us right after this.